If you like your comedy short, fast, and funny, you've come to the right place. Comedy Time presents QuickLaffs, guaranteed to make you laugh in 30 seconds or less.
I tried to get in shape this morning. I can't do one push-up, not one. You know what that means? If I trip and fall face first in a puddle of water, I'm gonna drown.
So I'm on a jet headed for LA, and we're about halfway into the flight, and so I get up to stretch my legs. So I put my newspaper on the seat, I stroll away, I come back a moment later. My newspaper is not on the seat where I left it, and it's not under the seat. I'm like, am I in the right row? And then I look in the aisle across from me, and the guy is sitting there reading my newspaper. And I'm like, hi, I believe that's my newspaper. And he goes, I thought you left. It's a jet, right? I mean, I paid for the whole trip.
You see, my family, we don't believe in running. No, because since we grew up, it's like, you better not ever run. There's only 2 times you ever run in my family. 1, if you're chasing food. And 2, if you're running away from your responsibilities. That's the only time. That's it. That's it.
All over New York City, there's pictures of people with missing fingers talking about this happened from smoking. I never met anybody who smoked and lost their fingers from smoking. Right? They don't lie to me. You know what I'm saying? That's false advertising. I'm convinced she's not even a smoker. She's probably an alcoholic carpenter or something.
Hard to be a pimp on a budget. It really is. You ever seen 22-inch rims on a Prius? Stupid. Electric car with a booming sound system. Every time the bass hits, the car cuts off. You can find me in the club. Yeah, rolling on through. Damn it!
Finally watched that movie, The Secret. A friend of mine convinced me into watching that. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but if you have, a couple people have, that's fine, right? It's, for those of you who haven't, it's like a self-help motivational movie. It tells you the importance of visualization. And it tells you that if you just visualize a check coming in the mail, one will just miraculously show up one day, right? I was like, there's a name for that. It's called collecting unemployment.
It's sad that I don't have a car. It's true. I got a ride here from a friend of mine, and you know, it's tough when you don't have a car and you're trying to date. Because like, if a guy's like, "Sam, I'd like to meet you later at the club," I gotta be like, "Okay, let me check my schedule and see what time do the buses run."
I was recently driving to a show and I saw the laziest homeless guy ever. He's on a cardboard sign with no writing on it. Got my attention. I walked up to him. I said, "Dude, what's the deal with your sign?" He said, "You got a couple of bucks for a Sharpie?"
So this is the year, Chinese New Year just started, right? It's the year of the tiger, which I'm sure makes Tiger Woods happy since last year wasn't. Yes. When I saw he cheated on his wife and messed up his whole career, at first I was like, damn, Tiger. And then I started to see some of the girls he did that with, and I was like, damn, Tiger. Good job, son.
Good to be here in Los Angeles. This is a city that's full of surprises. I was on the metro this morning. There's an ad for gay awareness. It says 1 in 5 people in this coach are homosexual. There were 2 couples and me. I was surprised. I said to the woman next to me, "Ma'am, I think your husband's gay."
I'm engaged to a Canadian girl. Any Canadians? Yeah? No? Yeah, really. She's awesome. But every time we get into an argument, it becomes like a fight between countries, you know? We'll get into a fight and she'll start, oh, Americans are all obnoxious, you know? And I'm like, whatever, you're Canadian. Canada's America's little hat, you know? And, you know, she'll be like, well, why are you the only country that uses gallons and miles and not meters and liters? I'm like, I don't know, because we're awesome. Yeah, all right. USA, USA, you know? And then I punch her right in the face. Because they have free health care up there, you know?
My daddy was a pilot for American Airlines. You can always tell those pilots, the ones were the big boozers, right? And you'd think they'd want to keep it on the down low, but no. Splashed on the tail of the plane, AA.
I'm a huge pro wrestling fan, so much so that's the only sport I watch. Makes me jealous of people who watch any other sport, though, because I find when you watch any other sport, you're allowed to dress like the athletes you love. Like, you can walk out in modern society in basketball shorts, a football jersey, and a baseball cap. Nobody looks at you cockeyed. But the one day I get brave enough to walk in a Foot Locker in my red and yellow spandex, intercontinental title belt, and rip my shirt off, why, people look at me like this situation just got real.
You know, I gotta tell y'all something, I feel good, you know what I'm saying? Because I just had a baby boy, which is kind of cool. Don't clap, don't clap, he's ugly as hell. Let me tell you something. Yo, I'm the one got to raise the little heels head by. Shut up. No, I'm telling you, I know he's ugly. Every time I show a picture of him, people go, ooh, that's a nice frame. So I know, my little avatar is gangster. I mean, he's so ugly, I can't feed him after midnight. You know what I'm saying? Little Wayne mutated with Flavor Flav. Whatever. His mother's ugly, so that makes sense.
Growing up Jewish sucks, too. My parents ingrained in my brain at a very young age that I could only do 3 things when I grow up. Doctor, lawyer, Hollywood agent. That's it. I loved comics as a kid, but I couldn't even have an imagination. I couldn't even fantasize about becoming a superhero. There aren't even any Jewish superheroes, unless you pronounce it SpiderMan.
There are so many holes in our security, so many, and we just live on this illusion of safety, like, oh, I'll be fine, they took our tweezers. As if there's 2 terrorists somewhere in the airport who are just like, it's awkward, they think they take the tweezers. Yeah, no, 4 years of planning. Just wasted.
I got a friend from India. He's got a thick Indian accent. These days he's singing Acorn. He gets all into it. I feel a gripping, I can see it from the shadow. Gonna jump up in my Lamborghini Gallardo. Maybe go to my place and we'll kick it like turbo. Possibly bend you over. Look back and watch me smack that. Good work.
A cool thing happened while I was in Las Vegas. I was performing at a hotel which shall remain the Mirage. And while I was there, they were shooting episodes of The Animal Whisperer. Now, I don't know if you know The Animal Whisperer, but this guy's on cable, and he can talk to critters. He knows what animals are thinking. And I met the guy, and he was really cool, and I guess he had just interviewed Manticore, the white tiger that mauled Roy of Siegfried and Roy. And the Whisperer told me he was fascinated to learn that gay Germans taste just like chicken. So, put that in your pocket.
My sister got a baby. The baby is so cute. Thank God. The worst is when someone's like, look at my baby, and it's the ugliest thing you've ever seen in your life. You still have to be nice. You're like, wow, it looks pretty smart. You know, that kid's gonna be a reader.
My name is Jose Sardui. I was born in Cuba, raised in Miami. I'm a good swimmer, in case you're wondering. Anybody falls in the water, I got you. All right? I love to see an all-Cuban swim team on TV just to see one guy doing the breaststroke with a baby. That's gonna happen. Oye, stop crying, we are winning. Michael Phelps is pissed. There's poop in the pool.
It's tough with me for the girls too, because I'm Indian, you know what I'm saying? I'm Indian, and there's a lot of girls that can be racist. That's right. I was at a bar last week, me and this white girl were hitting it off. An hour into it, she was like, hey, you want to go back to my place? I was like, hell yeah. I go back to her place. She had me fix the computer while she passed out on the couch. It's not funny.
Oh, this is a good group. You guys are smart. I like smart groups. Today I bought some smart water. That was pretty dumb. I like telling jokes. I remember I told my mom, Mom, I'm gonna be a stand-up comic. My mom's from Thailand. She didn't understand. She was like, you're gonna go up there and people are just gonna laugh at you.
Married life is tough. It's tough. And you know why? Because women ask questions that don't have answers. And expect the answers, and that's really messed up, guys. Really being serious. That's really messed up. Like, my wife is the queen of it. And guys, you've all heard them, right? Do these jeans make me look fat? Is she prettier than me? Do you love me? Questions that don't have answers is what I'm trying to say, right? I've learned in my 2 years of wedding bliss, the best thing to do is shock and awe. Just give them the answer they don't expect, right? Right, fellas? It always works, right? You get in the mall with your girl. Do these jeans make me look fat? No, it's your ass that makes you look fat. The jeans are just an accessory. My mom said I'm big boned. Yeah, dinosaurs were big boned. You are big assed.
Computers stress me out, you know? Like the other day I'm on my computer, I'm just trying to type a letter, and this paperclip shows up on my screen. He's like, well, it looks like you're writing a letter. Why, yes, paperclip, I was. Like, how does he know? He's like, you need any help? No thanks, paperclip. I got this, you know? Then I start getting paranoid, right? Right? I'm thinking somewhere there's like 12 paperclips going, he doesn't know how to write a letter. This guy's doing everything wrong.
Why do Japanese people always extend their words? My friend lives in a place called Woodbridge. I'm like, where do you live? He's like, what is the place of the day? It's not a word, that's a sentence. When I met him, I was ignorant. I did a customary bow. I'm like, oh, you're Japanese. I'm this. Hi. He's like, why you bow so much? I'm like, that's what you guys do. He's like, no, very casual, like this. Hi, like the opposite of your, what's up?
This is my 1 year anniversary of being in New York, you guys. This is a tough city to live in, I gotta say. All the jobs I've had here, horrible. My first job here in New York, I worked at Jamba Juice for 2 weeks, right? It's a true story. When they hired me at Jamba Juice, the first thing they made me do was sign a confidentiality agreement saying that I would not tell anybody how they make Jamba Juice smoothies, right? Or keep the recipes a secret. That was funny to me. The whole time I was signing the paper, I'm thinking to myself, you know, the only thing I want kept confidential is the fact that I'm working at Jamba Juice.
New Mexico is the drunk driving capital of the United States of America. Yeah, very controversial move. About a year ago, they put up a big old billboard when you leave Arizona, hit New Mexico, that says, welcome to New Mexico, drunk driving capital of the United States, to curb drunk driving. 3 weeks later, that billboard was taken down by a dude in a Ford Focus who was loaded. Boom, knocked the dang thing down. That's what I like about New Mexicans, we're real.
Because, you know, ugly women will do things for you pretty women just can't do. It's not because you won't or you just don't know how. You haven't had to. A man will pull out your chair, open the door, give you a jacket when you're cold. Ugly women gotta work hard for everything. She gotta be able to wash your car, mow your lawn, change your oil simultaneously with a smile. You ain't gonna leave me as you.
Another good thing about the car is it's the only Toyota that is not affected by the gas pedal recall.
It's not that the gas pedal doesn't stick, it does. They're just not fixing it. I called them up, I'm like, why not? The guy's like, dude, it's a Yaris. The gas pedal sticks, just go up a hill. You'll stop.
I like to run. I went for a run this morning. I don't take it too serious though, you know? I'm not one of these people that runs in place while they wait for the light to change. Have you seen these freaks? Really? That's 15 seconds? You need those 15 seconds? Sorry.
It's very hard to go to Vegas now because I love to go dancing, and you can't dance anymore because they don't play music. What they play is the most popular 10 seconds of every song that you never want to hear again, and they just string them together. So you're trying to dance, it's like, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring, my bell. Ring, my humps, my humps, my humps, my humps, my humps, my humps. If a DJ's made it to the bridge of a song, you know he's OD'd. I don't know how you dance to that, but...
I'm auditioning for TV shows. I auditioned for this TV show. Casting director goes, "You're perfect. Do you know who you look like?" I go, "Yeah, I look like Zach Braff from Scrubs." He goes, "No, Ellen DeGeneres." It's like, that is extremely gay. So
I'm from Wisconsin, it's a dairy state, but I live in LA now. LA, all about the car you drive. Wisconsin, all about the carcass attached to the car you drive.
I live in Harlem now. I'm originally from Massachusetts. I live in Harlem. I tell people I live in Harlem. People say to me, "Hey, you get killed there?" That's the myth, you know. You go to Harlem, you're gonna die. There's a tour bus that goes through Harlem, you know, a double-decker tour bus. and the people on the bus, they look over the edge like it's safari. Oh, there's a baby one.
I like going to shoe stores, and I'll try running shoes on. Then I'll just do sprints all over the store like a madman. Then I'll just run right out the door. As soon as the guy catches me, I'm like, these shoes are no good.
Is anybody working out? Anybody working out? Just me? That's cool. I've been going to that 24-minute fitness. It's always closed when I get there. But I got me a treadmill at the house for Christmas. Yeah, I did, because I got all my shoplifting done early this year. And I got me the treadmill, the one with the hamburger in the front. Woo! I'm gonna catch that hamburger.
I don't know if it's just the women or what, but they have the attitudes, man. And I hate that, because you always hear men say, like, "Oh, women don't get along. Women are mean to other women. Women don't." And I hate that, because you can't argue with it. There's really no... Yeah, we do. No, we don't. We don't. That's not true, though. I see women here. There's women. Women get along. We get along. We just kind of get along with who we get along with, and that's about it. Like, we'll let a new bitch in, but it'll take a minute.
I don't even like dating that much. I never did. But you know what? I really love dinner. What? And ladies, doesn't it always taste better when someone else pays for it? What? I'm out on a date. I'm like, appetizers, yes, please. I'm hungry. You said we're going to dinner. I'll bring Tupperware. I don't care. That's right. There's a recession going on. We need to keep this fresh.
My name is Alex Ortiz. I love being a comic. It's one of my favorite jobs. I had some cool jobs over the years. I used to be a firefighter. Before that, I was a nurse. Before that, I was a soldier in the United States Army. This is my favorite job. Thank you. Not just because there's no drug testing, but we didn't have to be here till like 8:30 tonight. And even then, I was late. It's a brown skin thing you white folks do not understand. That's why there are no black or Latino terrorists nowhere in the world, because you got to be on time messing with a bomb.
I got a piece of crap car too, by the way. I pull into this mechanic and I go, excuse me, Cooter, could you come here for a second? Yeah, what do you want? I go, do I need to get my tires rotated? He goes, nah, they do that automatically when you drive.
It's rough out there. My friends took me to the strip club. The stripper told the stripper, he been in movies, he been on television, he's a comedian. The stripper don't know I'm broke. That money gone. That was one check. One check is gone. She started giving me a lap dance. She got dollar signs and eyes. Talking about, Jamal, make it rain. Jamal, make it rain. I'm like, I can make it drizzle. I got $6 in my pocket. They said it's gonna be sunshine tomorrow. I don't know what you talking about.
You know what's funny? I think there are more similarities between cultures than there are differences. I'll give you a good example. You take Irish and Mexicans, a lot alike. They both drink all the time, right? They both fight at a drop of a hat. They both have their little people. The Irish have leprechauns, the Mexicans have cholos. It's the same thing.
I don't talk about God too much. People get offended. Jesus black, Jesus white. It don't matter what color Jesus is. If he died for your sins, he should be cool with you, am I right? I know he didn't have a black girlfriend. A black woman wouldn't even put up with Jesus. That brother missing for 3 whole days. She'd be on the phone with Jesus' mama. Hello, Mary. Have you seen JC?
The most awkward part about the free health clinic is that there are no inner monologues whatsoever. Everybody talks out loud the entire time. Every thought. I don't get it. I was standing in line one time, this woman standing behind me, she's like, I don't know why I'm still here. I've been here for 3 hours already. This is ridiculous. I don't like anybody in here. I should give him a piece of my mind. I want to cut this. Look at this boy standing in front of me. He's got earrings in his ears. I bet he thinks he's better than me. I can't believe he thinks he's better than me.